Everybody, how we doing? It is cold. Cold and wet today. If you pop up, you come in, just say hello so I know who you are. I am very cold and wet, so any conversation is very welcome. Oh, John, yeah. I am. John, hello mate, thank you for coming in. It's actually stopped raining now. It was absolutely tipping it down earlier. Absolutely tipping it down, but it's I've even had to get the brolly out. But yeah, it is cold and wet today. Absolutely freezing here. I've got a woolly hat. I look like one of those guys from Home Alone. What's that, Harry? I'm gonna put that hat on. There's a wet bandits. Oh. Yeah, we're Barbel, Chub, and Maurice. Good morning from Bristol. How are you? So we are Chub, Barbel and Pike fishing today, but we've had none of them. But we're giving it a good go. But it is, yeah, I'll show you where I am. Just turn you around. So, it's Matty over there. And then we're down here. Got a pike float down here, I don't know if you'll see it. But yeah, pike, chub and barbel on the River Avon. But it's been a very slow morning. There's 4 of us here, and me and Craig are fishing 2 rods, and the other guys are fishing 1 each. So what's that? 6 rods, and I haven't had a bite yet. Well, I can't be wading, John. I made a note of the stour. You'll have to let me know how the stour fishes. I'm going to be doing a bit of barbel chasing soon, so let's say soon, next year. And the stour's on my list of places to go and try and find one. I look really tired today, sorry. Been a late night, early start. But yeah, the stour's on my list. So's more of the Avon, and the Y. Y is on my list, River Y. Try and plan some barbel trips next year, something I want to try and do more of. Thomas, thanks mate, thank you for the good luck. It's slow going at the minute, so I'm hoping by doing this I might, normally when you put a camera on or you start doing something else, you get a bite. So the method and the madness is to try and bring something on, but it's not worked so far. But yeah, thank you for jumping in. Niall, hello mate, how are you? Thanks for the thumbs up. If you jump in the video, either during it or when you leave, just hit the like for us please, or even give it a share if you really fancy it. All helps me out. I don't do too many lives, but I'm sat here now, I've got a perfect little perch, so why not? So we are using, I'm on some halibut flavoured meat, or marine halibut flavoured meat for the barbel. I've got a big chunk of it on. Oh, Matty's over there. Hello, Matty. Matty's over the other side of the river to me. Let's show you Matty. Give us a wave, Matty. There he is. Matty's one of the guys we're fishing with. So Matt today, and also Craig, and Matt's son Jacob is here as well. So we've given it a good go. Drove down early this morning, a couple of hours. Haven't seen any snow, which is good. But yeah, so lunch and meat for the barbel, and that's all I've got on a hair rig and a running ledger. And then I've got smelts for the pike. Got some joeys as well. These absolutely, I know fish, and I've said it in my actual recording video, I know fish smells, these stink. But yeah, so joeys and smelts for the pike, and lunch and meat for the barbel and chub, but it's just nothing yet. I mean, we're only not even halfway through our session yet, so I'm hopeful. But yeah, it's been a tough old gig so far. I'm really hoping we get something today, because I come here last time with Craig, fished it all day in similar weather, and we blanked. On the way down I was like, we won't blank again, and I was hoping to get something early, and we just haven't got nothing yet. So You go easy, boy. You go careful. So Matty's son Jacob is coming back. Craig's just made a move. Craig is the first one to make a move. He was down from me, and he's like, no, I'm moving. And the other side of the river is quite high up, so they waded down. I can hear their footsteps squelching. Yeah, it's been hard so far. Is anybody else fishing? Anybody else out there today, or are you all tucked up in the warm? I see that pike float start scooting off. Thanks for joining, guys. I really appreciate everyone that comes in these lives. Like I said, I don't do too many of them, so it's another little niche to the channel, isn't it? Doing a few lives here and there. I'll sit there and I will watch other people's lives all day in the background, so I know that people get value out of lives because I sit there and I watch people not even talking for hours on end. You know, Danny from Inglorious Fishing or CJ, Sea Fishing with CJ, they do a lot of lives, and I'll have them on in the background and just watch. What I really want to see is the quiver tip smash over. It's not doing it at the minute. Jacob's over there watching on the phone by the looks of it. He's made it back safely. How far down's he gone? How far down's he gone? Is he on the main river? So where we are, it's called the Parlour Pool on the River Avon for those that don't know it. And you can book it and you get the whole lot to yourself. But the main river is raging. It's a torrent down there today. But a 17... How big was that barbel last night? 17 and a half. That barbel last night you sent me, how big was that? I was at 12, I thought it was 17. Yeah, so I had 12.5 pound barbel last night, came out off the river somewhere. So it's fishing. It's not for us. It's not for us. So I'm on the float with a pike at the minute, but I'm going to put a ledger on in a minute, I think. I've been moving around the swim, trying to tempt something out. I've been twitching the bait, nothing. But where I am, Matty had a pike a while back down here, just at my feet. And I put it down there. Is it? You think they'd be out the? You think a few fish would come in here out the flow, wouldn't you? So Craig just messaged Matt and said that there's loads of weed running through. So Richard, how are you doing? Richard is admin on a lot of other channels. He does a lot of sharing. So Richard, I owe you a lot of thank you because you share a lot of my stuff. And you don't have to, and I really appreciate it. So thank you, Richard. But yeah, we are cold, wet, and struggling today. I'm going to switch to a pop-up in a minute, I think. I'm going to put the pike gear on a ledger. So I've got a little, this is probably what I put on, and it's on a float at the minute, but I think I'm going to put it on a weight. Just pin it to the bottom, and just try and do something, because it's not working at the minute. It's quite a small sort of treble, that, but that's probably what I put on there, and that's, if you ever think you get a bite and then you haven't got one, and you panic. Do it when I'm float fishing on the boat. You'll be sitting there, I'll be bassing, and I'll look at the float and it'll be there, and you look back and you can't see the float. What's going on? And then suddenly it dawns on you, you've got a fish. It's an absolute panic. I had a bite then, I didn't have one. Put myself in a trouser leg, always good. So I can't show you, but the guys have just spotted a big undercut in the bit where I am. There's a big undercut in a hole, and apparently it comes back quite a lot. There's got to be a pike in there, so I'm going to have a go at the minute and just put myself in the leg with a set of trebles. Handy. It's always good when you've got to unhook yourself, isn't it? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Cut those out in a minute. I'm putting you, Brad, in the ultralight jigging outfit with live fishing. Perfect. Your efforts are much appreciated. But John, thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. Lives are it's a catch-22 for people because you're not showing the social media as a whole. Like, you know, the videos you see, the edited videos, you cut out all the gumph. So the bits where you're not doing anything, you cut out. Lives are you're seeing it live. So if I swear, if I fall in, If I catch a fish, if I don't catch a fish, you see it live. But the trouble with that is they can be a bit mundane at times. So anyone who's here watching, I really appreciate it. Jacob, said Jacob is Matt's son, who was also the other side of the river. And also blanking like me at the minute. Pull your finger out, Jacob. So yeah, we're trying hard. I got out of the boat the other day for the first time in ages. I think it was 7-8 weeks, I think it was in the end. It was a slow session. A few pollock. I've got the video's up now. The latest video is the boat video. It was hard, but I did hear some spur dogs report yesterday by a boat out of Eastbourne. I don't know if anybody else had any, but I know a couple report. So that gives us another winter option out back. I'm now cutting away the trebles that I put in my shorts. If anyone wonders what I'm doing. Yep. I put 2 in there somehow. How have I done that? I got myself in the leg. Yeah, so yeah, some spur dogs caught, a few pollock. Nothing drastic though. Matty's backing me up. Yeah, so fishing in the warm weather is what a lot of people like doing. Fair weather fishermen, but you don't catch fish in the lounge. So you know we might catch something today. I'm hopeful we will, but also we might not, and that's okay. And I was telling the guys on the way down that for me with my legs, you know, I've got 2 legs missing. For anyone who's not clocked onto that yet with the name of the channel. You know, for me it's also about finding venues that I can actually fish. Whether I catch or not, I don't like blanking, I don't do it very often. But for me, half the battle in going to somewhere new is working out that I can fish it safely, that I can, and then all the other stuff that you guys have to do, how best to fish it, when, where, times, baits, tactics. So for me, I enjoy that side of it as much as actually doing what I'm doing now and fishing. So, awesome fishing man, good afternoon chat. Thank you for coming on, buddy. Got 11 people in, 4 likes. Just please make sure you smash it. I don't do many of these, so make the most of them and give me a like, please. I'm trying to keep warm. If you see me shaking, I'm not epileptic, I'm just cold. We've got a lovely swim. Let me just show you the swim. I mean, that's where we are. The meat is just off. There's a patch of reeds down there. The meat is just off the edge of those. We'll pellet down. Jacob and Matt are there. And then the pike one is just down. It looks ever so pikey. It looks really good fishing, but something can look fishy and not have any fish in it at all. I've learned that down the years. We've got a kingfisher flying about somewhere as well. Me and Matty was having a discussion a minute ago, just waffling as you do when you fish, and lovely little kingfisher come past. Haven't had the obligatory bobbing yet. Normally this time of year you get a bobbing somewhere. Got it out. That was in my leg. It's lucky they're fake, otherwise that might have hurt. I think in a minute I'm going to put this on. It's a small old treble. It's now got a bit of my jeans attached to it. Cut that off, but I think I'm going to try something different in this pike because it's not working. So I'm going to get this float off and I'm going to change this while I'm talking to you. Oh, cold. Could be worse, it could be snowing. I think down West Country and up north they've got a bit of snow, haven't they? Anybody from up north, is it snowing? Oh, where did I put that lead now? There it is. Okay, let's bring the pipe rod in, guys. That's £30 pike without me knowing about it, would be nice. Bit of weed though. Bit of weed. Bit of cabbage. So, this is how we was fishing. Got a sliding float, and that's going to. Oh, Christ! Killed everybody. Sorry, killed everybody there. Knocked you. You're balancing on my tripod. Yeah, we've got a smelt attached on there. It's just on a sliding float. There's no float stops or anything like that. And the idea is that if a pike takes it, the float just cocks. But we haven't had a pike take it. I haven't forgotten the hole, Jacob, or I haven't forgotten the hole. Well, let's change this, shall we? Say second time fishing here, and the first time was a blank, so we're not looking too good at the minute, but there's still loads of time. Still loads of time. Let's get the float off. Probably blocked up. Scooby-Doo. Let's try this again. Tying knots when you've got cold hands is fun. You have a bite or just changing your bait? Cold hands are always fun with knots. Everywhere else could be on the boat today, freezing our asses off. Right. Okay, so let's be tight and use the same bait, because nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Live is so depressing. Got 2,500 followers and you get 5 people on the live. It's always depressing. What ones? Trim that bit of my shorts off there. Saw a live the other day and the channel had like 20,000 followers, but there's only 100 people in it, so I don't think that many people tune in. As a percentage wise, you know, I've only got 2,500. So once for the head there, and then once in the bottom. There we go. Right, I'll be back in a second. I'm going to put this out. But we are now on pop-ups. The idea is that they float up, and there we go. That's the idea of that. Back in a second. Oh. Are you still in that corner?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Yeah, stay there. I'll just look right here.
You come right in front of me. You go up there. I won't just keep my feet. All right. I'll ask for you right in front of you. What do I have on you? Right in front of me, where you want to figure out and that's the way it's on. Right, put it back. Put it back. Drop down and drop it down. Where my rod is, that's how you'll put it back. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I can see your float coming up.
down then. Yeah, when I reel that tight, it'll go down, won't it? Yeah. Yeah, cool. I'm coming back, guys, I'm coming back. That's gone tight to the lead there. You feel it bump the lead, don't you? Scooby-Doo. Okay. There we go. Oh. Hello. Thanks for staying with us. Yeah, Jacob Elliott, 10 people, 7 now. Yeah, cheers. Like I said earlier, mate, I said you don't get many people in their lives. But it is what it is. So I've gone to a pop-up now, pop-up sprat. And pull it tight, it's gone down to the bottom now. Hopefully now, the float wasn't working, so it is what it is. Never mind, never mind. Never mind, never mind. I've got 2,500 subscribers, Jacob. I've got 10 people in my life, yeah.
I just said to him, it sounds really sarcastic, but it wasn't.
No, it's alright, no, it's fine. It's okay.
He's a teenage terror.
It's alright now.
Craig's just messaged.
Yeah.
Absolutely hammering down.
I thought it would be. There's no flow here because it's already high.
He went last down there.
You might find an eddy somewhere though. You never know, do you? Well, that's what I thought would be in here. I thought there'd be a few holding up in here. Obviously not. Oh, Jacob, you haven't got to delete that, buddy. Oh, don't panic. Don't be silly. You deleted your message.
He said, Craig just said, big New Haven on the edge, the river, with a little bomb red.
Oh, that bad? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the main river will be. You think how much water's dumped down the last couple of months?
That eddy, if you want to go sit up here,
What? Look,
about 6 feet out.
the one behind.
Yeah, like 6 feet out shooting.
Yeah. So I said Craig's just moved down there. Oh yeah. Thank you, 2.26. Thank you, Richard. Hopefully that'll be free by at some point soon. We're actually growing quite fast as a channel. I did a little post on it the other day. YouTube's a funny old game. You get so sucked into it, chasing numbers, or I do, and I know other people do as well. And you look at other channels and think, oh, they got that many, and there's unfortunately channels that buy subscribers, and we haven't done that on this channel. We never will. So everything we've got is organic, but I know there's other channels that have, and if you're doing it legit, it gets depressing because you think, how have they got that many? Or they don't catch much, or the videos the quality's just not there. But every channel's different, but it's hard because you look at that and you think, oh, what am I doing wrong? And you try and second guess yourself. But all I will ever do is just fish hard and just put it out there for you, and if people like it, take it. If you don't, you don't. One thing I will say, it's nice and peaceful here. All of us are confident we're going to get something, but bobble hat, I've got the bobble hat, John. It's there. Look, I've got the bobble hat. But I told you I look like the guy from Home Alone. I look like Harry. Just need that iron print on my face. Look. The trouble is I've got now is I stink of smelt, so now my hat smells of smelt. But it's soaking wet now because it's been raining hard all morning. I'm trying to give it a chance to dry off. Right, shut that. Do that. I don't sell it, Matty. I just keep it for myself. I don't sell merch, but it's always good for a little self-promotion every now and then. Come on, fish, where are you? At this point, I wish I bought a float rod to get some roach. It would have kept me warm for a bit when I'm busy. Is there any perch in here, Matty? Any perch? Is there any perch in here?
Apparently so, yeah.
Should have brought a float. If you haven't seen it, I've got a river session, a couple of sessions back actually, on the River Itchen, a bit further east of here, and that was a really good session. It's on my channel. We had brown trout, grayling, salmon par. I had gudgeon, no, minnow, sorry, the week before. They were a cracking little session. I think I said to someone the other day, and I was talking to Matty today, a lot of my followers are sea anglers, obviously. Some of you here might all be sea anglers, so because I haven't got much of a freshwater following, I'll put a freshwater video out. It's a really good video, that River Itchen one. Really good video, I think. Loads of nice fish. It doesn't get that many views because a lot of my followers aren't freshwater fishing ones, so. And I am an all-rounder. I do fish everything, but my sort of speciality, that sounds up your own bum, doesn't it? But what I'm good at is the boat fishing. So that's what I primarily try and do. So. How long have we been going for? 25 minutes. So right, I'll cut this short in a second, guys. I won't hammer this forever. But thanks for stopping by if you're here. Keep it going for a little bit, and then I'll get back to what I'm doing. But I want to pop in and do something different, a bit of a live. I don't do many of them on the channel, and today's a good opportunity to do it. So if you have stopped by, thank you very much. I'll get the stats for how many people have come in afterwards and the rest of it, but if you haven't already hit the like button, please do. If you're not following, consider it. Give us a little subscribe, I appreciate that if you're not already. We're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, or now X as it's called, and I'm constantly putting content out. If you're on Facebook, have a look on Facebook today and the rest of it, and you'll see an old picture of me when I was a kiddie with a massive great, I think it's a blue skate, and apparently they're really, really rare. I've never seen one since anywhere, so have a look at that, give that a like, and I'm going to get off, but thanks for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Richard, thanks mate, thanks for your help, and everybody else. I'll come back if I get some fish.